Hello, Sagittarius. Happy new moon in Gemini. This is your opposite sign. You just had your full moon in Gemini. Sagittarius, sorry, you guys, I am dealing with the craziest head cold. It's like so attuned to this new moon. It's crazy, which I'm going to talk about. But anyway, yes, you just had your full moon in Sagittarius. And so you kind of just had your half year checkup. So we're going to talk a little bit about what's coming up for you and how you can really set intentions at this time. But first, I want to talk about how this is going to go. So for those of you who are familiar with my flash sales, usually my readings have some visualizations on the screen and you just hear me chatting and stuff. But with this, we're going into a little bit more detail with the actual astrological, forecast, transits, things like that. And of course, I'm going to have some visuals up here as far as very creative and visually stimulating things, because I think with spirituality and things of that nature, it's good to connect to our creative side. Spirituality is very creative. And I think sometimes we forget that. We focus so much on like, oh, we have to heal and we have to do all this dark shit. It's like, well, yeah, totally. But we also have to see the lighter side of things, right? Be creatively inspired. That is what's going to help us really connect and remember and finalize all of the spiritual work that we've been working on, right? So you'll see the cards here, the moon, we've got the new moon happening. We've got your card, Sagittarius, which is like so fired up. Oh my God, it's amazing. Talk about powerful. And then we have our crystal quartz here, which is going to help open up the crown chakra, open up the third eye chakra, give us a lot more clarity. And then we've got these little pretty flowers down here that are blossoming, because that's the whole idea of this new moon, is we're planting the seed so that we can watch everything that we're working on grow and blossom, right? So even though, you may not have the crystal quartz in your hand, or any crystal for that matter, it doesn't matter, because energy is everywhere. And so I am sending you this clear intention of, hey, you know what's happening for you with this new moon, and you're feeling confident, and you're going to have a game plan, and you're going to kick ass. All right, Sag. So your opposite sign, Gemini, this is its new moon. And so this is very much this duality sense of like what you need in a relationship, what you need for yourself. You kind of had a sneak peek on that last month with the full moon, but now it's a really good time, what you've been learning from that experience, how you can set your intentions now and to really flourish that. Now, relationships, it can be in love, it can be with friends, it could be with coworkers, a boss, somebody who you make a serious commitment to. Gosh, even a legal document or anything like that, especially because it's Gemini. Gemini rules legal documents, contracts, things like that. But so does, the seventh house energy where this new moon is happening for you. So this is very much about you using your voice, using your mind. But see, here we're dealing with a little bit of fogginess, thanks to Neptune in Pisces, which is also a mutable sign, just like yourself and Gemini. So you've got a big old T-square happening on right now. So there's a lot of communication happening here with, your relationships, yourself, and your home. And, it doesn't have to be your actual home. It's just where you feel safe, emotionally, and your subconscious, and where you feel secure, right? Now, what's missing here out of this whole T-square is this earth energy, this grounding, this career zone for you. Maybe you've been working on changing things within your career, or you're waiting to hear a message about your career. You could have gotten a raise recently, but maybe you're kind of striving for more. That could be something here. Finances, how you're really making it in this world. Are you doing the things that you love to do, that are purposeful to your life? That's kind of maybe what you're feeling like, ooh, I don't know if I have like a really clear understanding of that, or, I'm waiting to hear back. You may hear messages in different ways, because Gemini's ruling planet, Mercury, or, in Greek mythology is Hermes, is very much a little bit of a trickster, you know, it kind of shows messages in different ways. And you might have to do a little bit of, gosh, I don't know, a little bit of extra work here, which I don't think you would mind, Sag, because you like a little bit of mental play here, you know, and it's really going to kind of stretch your imagination here. You're going to be able to open up more. Anytime you have a challenge, you know, when you're talking about T square, um, a square in opposition, it's not the end of the world. It's not like, oh shit, I'm doomed. This is an opportunity for you to open up a new door. This is an exciting time. This is like, ooh, something's kind of pushing and tugging at me and it feels a little weird and I'm not really sure. But I know that there's something waiting for me around the corner. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. I might have to put a little work into it, but this is going to be good. That is the energy you're feeling right now. So really go into this new moon asking the universe, the cosmos, God, whoever it is, your guides, ask for a clear understanding. You're a smart cookie, Sag. You soak up knowledge like that. You love to research. You love to learn. So use this time to do that, you know, explore and expand this area of your life by putting in a little work. Now, another aspect that's happening on this day is an in conjunction. So it's this brown line here, blue, seriously, okay. I hope you're laughing along with me because I'm only halfway through these forecasts and I'm already fumbling over my words. Okay. I'm just going to blame it on the sickness, right? Yeah. Okay. So this brown line is an in conjunction. And so the new moon, either the new moon is kind of overruling this or Pluto is overruling here. And so Pluto in the sign of Capricorn, you know, is your neighbor sign. So there's this need for power and authority in your work. Maybe you're ready to become a boss. Maybe you're ready to kind of step it up because that will bring you value in your life. You know, the way that you're making money is changing. It's been kind of evolving like that. You know, it's been kind of transforming. And so don't let your self-doubt or, you know, this foggy, mindful energy overrule you. You can really step up to the plate and be that big boss if you want to. You've just got to let the fear and the doubts subside, especially because you've got Mercury moving into your 8th house of kind of the unknown, you know, the fears and the doubts and the subconscious of the dark side, the underworld, you know. So your mind's kind of going to these places of like, oh, do I really deserve this? You know, your inner saboteur might be kind of like making you question yourself, but you've got to push that aside. Don't let your emotions overrule you right now. Venus has been in your 8th house for a few weeks. It's knocking at Leo's door and is about to enter just moments after the new moon is exact. So you've been taught some lesson here, like, hey, you know what? I am of worth. You've received recognition. So listen to that. Don't let this worry consume you. You're bigger than that. You're stronger than that. This is a critical degree. When any planet is at 29 degrees, especially in a cardinal sign is the sign that represents the beginning of a season. This is the final closeout. So in some ways, you're starting something new, but you're also finishing something up as well. You know, it's the saying, when one door opens or closes, the other one opens, right? So this is very much happening for you in areas of how you receive, whether it is money or love or accolades, appreciation. You know, are you being valued? Excuse me. I think my Sagittarius moon is talking right now. It was like, yes, okay. So Sagittarius stellium for that matter, actually. So yeah, so we're kind of, you know, closing a door and opening another one. This is good. You're putting in the work, Sagittarius. Remember that. At the end of the day, you're putting in the work. Don't let the fears avalanche over you. Don't let it happen. Now, we've got this eclipse energy that's happening in the last year. You know, these eclipses, the North Node in Leo has been trining you. You've been having a little bit of sextile action from the South Node in Aquarius. It's really about you speaking up and sharing what you need and letting people know that, hey, I am a smart cookie. I know my shit. Especially when Venus meets up with Leo in the next week or two. People are really going to start to value your mind and think, hey, this person, this Sagittarius can really, they won't say that, but they should. No. They can bring something here that is of value, and you will feel that. So know that that is coming, Sagittarius. So if you haven't been feeling that lately, if you've been really allowing these emotions to overrule you, you're going to be able to push through that. You got to release these fears of like your voice, because the South Node is an exit, okay? And with Mars here, Mars is a fiery, aggressive, intense energy. It's the initiator. So it's kind of opening, and again, opening the door for you and saying, hey, get that like worrywart shit out the door. You are smart. You are brilliant. You're an innovator. There's no more room for you to cut off your throat chakra. Like, there's no more space for that. It's over. Use your voice. Be strong in that. Let people know your boundaries. And you'll be able to release from something here, because Aquarius is all about breaking free from the shackles. So this right here, this is some major energy you're going to be picking up on in the next week or two. You've already been feeling it. And then finally, we have Mercury, just fresh moved into Cancer, which, like I said, it might be giving you a little bit of feels right now mentally, okay? Especially because it's squaring Chiron in Aries. So there's some more deep healing that's happening here. You know, you feeling like you're not good enough, you're not adequate enough. You're going to start to have some realizations here because Aries trines you. This is a fire sign. But there's a square happening, so don't let your mind make you think you're something you're not. You are talented, you are creative, your passions and your goals are valid, and you will achieve them. Sagittarius, you're ruled by Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system. So remember that. Whatever you touch expands. So if you're thinking negatively, it's going to expand. If you're thinking positively, it's going to expand. This is the time for you to take the initiative to make things happen. In your professional life, in your relationships, in your home, even your money. How you receive respect. This is it. So if I had to give you one intention, go into it asking the cosmos, God, your guides, whoever, to have a clear understanding on your power. Pick one. Work, relationships, or your creative efforts, your passions, the things that really juice you up. So Sag, I hope this gave you some insight. This is kind of the halfway point for you this month. So you're kind of halfway through the year of your birthday. Next time we feel this lunar energy again with Gemini and Sag will be around your birthday. So perfect time for that halfway checkup. Reflect back on the last 6 months. What are some things that you can change? Where can you grow? And begin to flourish. All right? Have a great new moon. Bye.